30 kilometers from Rabanal to Molinaseca are on the program today, on the way of St. James 2023, the Camino Francis. And with that, a hearty good morning. As you can see, it's still a full moon. And accordingly, my night was pretty modest. I woke up a lot, tossed and turned, and couldn't get back to sleep. Yesterday I didn't rest in the afternoon so that I'd be tired enough late in the evening. That didn't work. But it doesn't matter. Now it has to go on somehow. I'm finding it a bit difficult to get going, I have to say, but experience has shown that it gets better with time. It works again. And why not? I could go for a walk today for a change. It was very cozy in the small town where we spent the night. We were only 3 minutes away from the bar, which of course meant that we were able to place orders much more easily and drank a lot more than usual. Water, of course. So, it's always about making good use of the short distances. I've just drunk a whole bottle of water to keep myself hydrated for the day. We'll see if that works. On that note, Buen Camino. See you on the way. See you later.
Ja, in diesem Sinne, Buen Camino. Wir sehen uns auf dem Weg. Bis später. Ciao.
Good morning, kids! There's the sunrise. I have sunrise today. I'm out early and it's bitterly cold. I'm freezing. I hope the sun will provide some warmth later. My hands are slowly freezing. Then I'll see you later. Have a nice day. Maybe we can talk again later. Bye. When I started this video series, the one big premise was honesty. Why am I even telling you about the Camino de Santiago? Aren't there already enough books, films and testimonials? Yes, there are. Way of St. James 2023. That's redundancy in its purest form. So when I talk about it, I can only talk about what I have experienced, i.e. the truth. And I try to do exactly that as best I can. And if the truth is redundant, then, let's put it this way, that's fine by me. Part of the truth is that this place, Foncebadón, had a damn good breakfast. I think I ordered 2. It was that good. The view here is so fantastic right now, and I thought I had to share it with you. Yes, you're welcome. Not for that. That's what I'm here for. I'm doing this here for you too. No, it's all good. The climb is relatively pleasant, I have to say. It's not as hard as I expected it to be, but I don't want to open my mouth so wide. Who knows what's to come? What appears in front of me is the Cruz de Ferro, one of the most famous landmarks on the Camino. Before the Christians discovered this place for themselves through a hermit, it was already used as a place of worship in Celtic times. I'm standing here at one of the most emotional places on the whole Camino. Pilgrims can lay down a stone here that they have brought with them from home. And with this stone you lay down a vice, a bad habit, or even a very, very serious sin and guilt that you are carrying around with you. That is up to you. You can see that there are stones here from all over the world. I brought this stone from home. Now I'm going to put down my staff and put this stone up here.
Jetzt lege ich hier mal meinen Stab ab. Und jetzt lege ich diesen Stein hier oben hin.
Lord, may the stone, symbol of my efforts on my pilgrimage, which I lay down at the foot of the cross of the Saviour, weigh the balance in favor of my good deeds. Someday, when the deeds of my life are judged, let it be so.
Yes, I don't want to say much about that either. The atmosphere is very reverent. People sit here and meditate and sometimes even lie in each other's arms. You don't have to say much. You just leave it as it is.
Ich werde verfolgt.
I'm being followed.
Die sind auf den Fersen. So vorsichtig.
Careful.
Wir haben es geschafft.
We've made it.
Oh ja.
Oh yes, these are beautiful primroses by the wayside.
Sind die nicht größer, höher im Stiel? Die Schlüsselblumen. Nee, das sind Primel.
It started around here. My dreams changed. On the Camino I had very vivid dreams, but few dreams that gave me the immediate feeling that I was dreaming myself and could influence the dream. Lucid dreams. And the boundary between being awake and dreaming at night seemed to slowly but steadily dissolve. I soon felt that day and night were one and the same, and the dream I was to have that night was repeated 3 more times. It was always the same dream. I was walking along a path and discovered something in the white dust at my feet. It was a small wooden cross. When I touched it to pick it up, I saw it lying in my hand. Then the dream ended.
Kann sich sehen lassen, diese Aussicht.
This view is definitely something to behold.
Sieht wie ein Kaltgetränk aus da unten.
It looks like a cold soak down there.
Kaltgetränk, was da
It's
gar
only a
nicht
village on the surface. It's actually a big cold drink disguised as a village, which is waiting for me right now. I went deeper and deeper into the daydream and I enjoyed the journey. I would get there eventually. Most people spent the night in Ponferrada, a popular town that somehow passed us by, or we passed it by. No, I had a little look at it, but not until tomorrow. Now just enjoy the peace and quiet. Wait a minute. There's a bar? Where? I only see very old trees here. I've reached my destination for today. Molinaseca lies ahead of me. Get on board, pilgrims. The train starts moving again. This Molinaseca is also a sight to behold. At the Albergue Señor Oso, I meet Mike, who of course arrived before me, and a friendly innkeeper who helps us wash our clothes straight away. We are almost alone in this albergue. Apart from us, the only other person here is a friendly cyclist from Madrid who simply rides about 100 kilometers a day. We go into town, meet Gio, and fill our stomachs. Later, I go shopping in a small supermarket. The owner spontaneously gives all the customers, and that must have been half a dozen, some freshly arrived cheese. He raves to me about how good this cheese is. However, I didn't understand a word of it, but it tasted divine. Good evening, pilgrims. Today it was just under 30 kilometers from Rabanal to Molinaseca. I've been thinking the whole time about what I want to talk about now. Actually, I can only say that it was one of the most beautiful tours today, with a bit of a climb. And then there were lots of beautiful hollow paths. Then we went over the pass. That was beautiful. There were so many different flowers along the way. There were lots and lots of butterflies. Today was a day that could enchant you. Yes, and how beautiful is Molinaseca here. I was already able to take a look over the wide valley from the top of the mountain. There are beautiful little alleyways here. There is a lovely large square by the river with a bridge, where the locals come to take advantage of the good temperatures to jump into the cold water. And we used the time to have a glass of wine and a chat. And once again we stayed in a beautiful, modern, well-equipped albergue, i.e. Señor Oso, Mr. Bear. And it's really fantastic. We are almost alone again. We have a great shower for us, a large bathroom for us. And tomorrow we have a delicious breakfast for just 4,50. A hearty breakfast. We'll take it with us, of course. Oh, I just saw a supermarket. I'll take that too. I'll get something else there. Delicious water and muesli bars. Yes, and today is Good Friday, and I think a procession will start here again sometime around midnight. But I'll be honest, I'm too tired today. I'm gonna lie down today. Yesterday was a full moon, and I hardly slept at all. And I noticed that during the day today too. I was a little bit down. I need to catch up on sleep. But the trail really made up for it today. It was wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, and crowned by the one emotional highlight when we arrived at this pile of stones. The cairn with the cross on it is of course called Cruz de Ferro, and is well known among pilgrims because it invites everyone to hand in a stone that we have taken from home. And that's what everyone there did, and they were all very emotionally moved. Yes, I don't want to say much more about it because it's a very, very personal place, but at the same time it's also a place of community where people can recognize each other, recognize and accept their weaknesses, each other's weaknesses. And as it always happens, you meet some pilgrims you already know. And then we sat down at a table and shared cheese and something to drink. Yes, yes. Somehow that moved me a little. Today there's also a bit of inner joy, but also a strong melancholy. Oh, the song is probably meant to remind me that there's no reason to be sad. I had a long chat today with the Australian who works as a life coach, a wonderful person. We had a wonderful chat about all kinds of topics, and he always has really good ideas that enable me to change my perspective immediately. That's worth its weight in gold. And what I really like about him, he's totally direct, he's totally straightforward, he gets straight to the point. You don't have to talk too much. He knows what's going on straight away. He always gets straight to the point and always confronts you with the issues that are there and with the issues that can help directly. And then you're in. That's a really productive exchange. So, I'll say goodbye to the church today. I'll keep it a bit short. I know I say that every time, but I'll do it that way at some point. I promise. Of course, Mike has already booked tomorrow. And there are 30 kilometers on the program again tomorrow, but few climbs. It will be flat. After that, however, the day after tomorrow, according to the latest findings and estimates, one of the toughest days awaits us with lots of climbs. Well, we'll manage that somehow. I'm in good spirits. With this in mind, thank you for following. Thank you for joining us on the pilgrimage. Thank you for your support, and see you tomorrow on the Camino Francis. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share the video with your friends. See you then. Buen camino.
Also, bis dann. Tschüss.